focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Hello everybody. Oh. Hi everybody. Oh, do I have an echo? Hi Curdy. Hey RC. Okay, I think I have an echo. Okay. How's that? Can you hear me? Hey Sheba. Hey Big Bad Wolf. Hi William. Hi Cree. Hi Aaron. Oh, I got an echo. Ugh. Hey Maria. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Okay, is there an echo now? Let's mute that mic. There. Hey, Crazy Cat Mama. Okay, let's get started. Tonight we're gonna make some faux glass, stained glass. And what you're gonna need to do first is prep your frame. Now, I have an 8x10 frame. Okay. So basically, I'm going to start with the Faux Art black chalk paint. And we're just going to go ahead and give it a light coat because we're going to do the crackle effect paint. So you're going to begin by painting your frame. And for your base coat, you just need to go over it once. Would have been easier with a white frame base, but then you can see the black going on. but I can tell by my hands already that I already have paint on them. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just let this dry for a little bit. So I hope everyone had a wonderful Sunday. Hey, don't say much. Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself for a minute, and I'm gonna use my air blower so we can dry this a little faster. So 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, did I? I didn't. I mute. I'm sorry. Okay. So to achieve the crackle effect, you can first use the chalk crackle, and I was lucky to find. Oh boy, I think I got a. I think I have a. Um, hmm. Okay. There. Am I better on the echo? I hope so. I'll get the hang of this soon, I promise. Hey, Carrie. Okay, so we're going to use this chalk crackle medium, and I found this at my local Dollar Tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our paintbrush, and as you can see, it's almost like a clear liquid. Okay, thanks, Sheba. And what we're going to do is we're going to just put this all over the brush. I mean, all over your brush and then onto your frame. And this is so easy to do, guys. I was really surprised. Okay. Now, just going to let this sit for 1 minute. And then close it. Well, I'll close up my lids because knowing me, I've been so clumsy today. And sorry about last night. I had a little family emergency and then a little meltdown. But we're all good today. So, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my folk art, the home decor chalk paint, and with this here, since we have our crackle medium on, what you want to do is you don't want to go back and repaint. So everything that you want to do is just one brush stroke because the more you go back and the more you go over, your crackle's not going to work. Now, I've only tried this method out a couple of times, so I'm hoping that it will work. But I don't think it was dry enough. Now, I like to work on the back side of my frame when I'm doing the stained glass because it's kind of sunken a little bit. And basically, it's easier to put the glass in and to set if you're going to hang it on your window. Okay. Oops. All right, I think I got enough on. We'll see if it works. If not, we'll try it again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the stop time the right way, and I'm going to dry it, and we'll come back. Okay. So, as you can see, it didn't dry all the way, but you can start and see the crackle. Let me see. The crackle effect come through. So what we're going to do, we're going to set this aside, and if we have to do another coat, then we'll just do another coat later. But let's get our stained glass work going. Okay. Now, I chose this picture. It says, "Why are you all trying to test the Jesus in me?" And it's a little chicken. And we're going to do the same thing that we did the other day with our shadow boxes. You're going to center the picture. Put your glass in front of your picture. Okay. And you're going to take your oil-based marker first. And we're going to just start tracing the picture. Make sure you shake and test your pen out first, that the ink is coming. And I like to start at the letters first. Now I'm just using them as kind of like a template. As you can see, I'm going, not really tracing them because my marker is a little bit too thick. But this here, it just guides me so that at least my lettering is straight. So it got really hot today here. I couldn't believe how hot it got. But we've been having thunderstorms and that now. Okay. And now we start drawing the pictures. And if you're an artist like Artsy, you could do this freehand. Or if you can draw. Me, I have to cheat. And what I did with this picture here and all my other pictures, I got them off of Pinterest. And all I did was just print them out. Hey, Jendi. I hope you're doing good. Sorry if I missed anybody else coming in. Hi, Pink. Now, if you find your glass is slipping a little bit before you do start, you can put some Scotch tape on the corners. Normally I do, but my luck, I couldn't find my roll, so I find crafting very relaxing. And I do have some pictures posted on my IG, but if you would like some examples, I can send it to you. I can send it to you too. I can't even talk tonight. Okay, so I think we're done coloring or drawing it in. Now we get to color. So again, I have my they're acrylic rock painting chalk pens that also they can be used on glass and other types of metals and that, and it's very good. Once it dries, it is kind of hard to wash off, so that is a good thing. But we're going to be sealing it in with our Mod Podge. So yeah. And when we're done painting, we're going to clean around the glass with rubbing alcohol again to make sure all the oil and that is brought, like taken off. I did order, where did my lid go? Here it is. Where is it? I ordered this pack of paint. It's 12 glass color paint from Amazon. I haven't used it yet, but I want to see if that's, if it would work better. I'm going to try different methods. Hi, Chantel. Also, they say that you can put food coloring in your Mod Podge or your Elmer's glue, and you can just, you know, do the different color effects that you don't have to color your picture in. So you can do it that way. There's basically, when you're crafting, whatever you're doing, make it your own. You don't have to follow a set stencil. You don't have to follow a set, like a set pattern or anything. Basically, create and make your own thing. And I did find, if you don't want the stained glass effect and you want to create kind of like a frosted effect, I stumbled on it one night, and instead of using the clear Elmer glue, use the white Elmer glue, and when that dries, it will turn frosted. When I first looked up this method or whatever, I seen it on Pinterest. And of course, when you're looking at Pinterest, some of them don't give you any directions or instructions on how to do a project. So you basically got to figure it out yourself. Well, dummy me, once I started and once I, you know, how should I say it? Did certain methods in that. It's like Dummy, you could have looked it up on YouTube because there's probably someone who's already done it. Basically, my chicken is going to be, it's going to be an exotic bird. So it's going to have different colors of shades of green instead of one just. Okay. This is great to do with your kids. I know my grandson, he loves doing this part. Basically, he draws what he wants to on the glass, and then he paints it. His class this year is going to be doing this method for Mother's Day. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing a tree, and then the kids, they're going to be putting paint on their hands, and the leaves on the tree is going to be their hands. Okay, we'll get a little bit of blue in there. Now, if you don't have a regular heat gun, just use your blow dryer, hair blow dryer. Set it on to cool, and you can dry your paint faster that way. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Maria, just for you, this chicken is going to have red glasses. She's going to wear red frames. Okay. Let me just take this off here. Sorry about the little hooting noise. My grandson was playing around with my phone. I still haven't gotten that off. Now, before we put the glue on, you're going to set this a little bit. Although these pens and that, some of them do dry instantly, but others, like other colors, they don't. So I basically hit it with my heat gun again. Just to make sure it's dry. Okay. There's the string for her glasses. Okay. So I'll put that back. Okay, I'm going to mute again. And be 1 second. Okay, so there is your picture on your glass for your frame. Now what we're going to do is, and I use my heat gun so everything is dry. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take some Mod Podge and we are going to, let me put that in the garbage. That goes over there. We're going to take our Mod Podge and I'm going to put some down on our paper. Now, you can use one of two methods. You can do it with a sponge or you can do it with your finger. Now, if you do it with a sponge, this is what your glass is going to turn out to look like. You're going to have, I don't know if you can see them, like little dab marks and that. I don't know if you can or not. The lighting isn't very good. So, but I am just going to take my finger, and you just put your finger in, dab your finger in the glue, and you make little round circles. This way here, you can make sure that you do the same, how should I say, you don't put globs of glue on. You want to make sure that it's all even. So I'll take this paper off and I can show you. There on this mat here, you can see it better where I put the glue. Now, when you come to your drawing, just lightly do it over. Don't press, because you don't want to rub it off. Now, this is where, if you want, you can stick food coloring in your glue. And then you can give a little tint to your back, like to the glass. And I've done, I think maybe 20 of them so far. And I've only used a half a bottle of my Mod Podge. So the glue does go a long way. And this Mod Podge, it will dry clear. Your Elmer's clear glue will dry clear. But if you get the Elmer's white glue, it will go frosted. It'll dry like it's frosted. So, and you want to make sure that you have your glue spread thinly so that there is no bubbles in your glue. Okay. And we're going to be doing both sides of the frame. So I'm going to save your ears, and we're going to mute again, and I'm going to use my heat gun, and we're going to dry our piece. So I'll be right back. Okay, now it's just about dry, and you can see that it's starting to, how should I say, go in that glossy finish, like a, whatchamacallit, I don't know. It's starting to look like stained glass, I think. Like, I don't know how you would say it. It's like swirling and whatnot. But what we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do the sponge now, so I can show you the different effects. And all you do with the sponge is you're going to dab. Again, you don't want like globs of glue, because then you'll get like little bubbles, and we don't want that. Oops. Now, with the back side of it, you don't have any drawings or marking on that, so you can smear it all you want. Yeah, and I should be playing elevator music, eh, Carrie? But then you'll hear the dryer, and I don't want to ruin anybody's ears. Okay. So, we'll just set this up here, and we'll come back, and we'll check out our frame and see how that is doing, because I think we're going to need another coat of the crackle medium. Yeah, it didn't really crackle. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over okay, where did my, I had paper towel. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've tried one of those circuits too, and I don't even know how that works either. You got to program your piece that you want to cut out. I guess you got to do it on the computer, send it to the machine. I'm old. So we're going to brush on another little coat of our crackle medium. And I'm just going to hit it with the heat gun so we can dry it fast. Now with the my chicken pictures that I do have at the consignment shop, what I did was on the back of them, I put the chicken wire glass, you know, that chicken wire. I put that on the back of the glass, and then we have the stain. Then I set the stained glass on top. And that's how I did the frames there. And I also painted them too. So, one more time with the heat gun. 1 second. Okay. I'm not going to speak too soon, but I'm kind of impressed that I haven't booted myself out yet. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to clean off my brush. And we're going to do a coat again of the white chalk paint. Oh yeah, it's going to work now. Oops. And you can start, well, I can start. I don't know if you guys can, but I can start and see the crackle come through. And again, you don't want to, how should I say, keep reapplying your paint after once you put your crackle medium down, because you're going to end up brushing everything off. I'm learning as I go. Okay. And I'm going to mute myself one last time. I'm going to hold the frame up and I'm going to hit it with the heat gun, and let's see if you guys can see it crackle. Hi, Danny. Okay. It worked better the second time around. Can you see it crackling? And like I said, if you can't find your crackle medium, well, I lucked out finding this one at my Dollar Tree. But if you can't find it, then you can just use plain ordinary Elmer's glue, let it dry till it's kind of like a tacky to touch, and then put your paint on, and then you can dry it with your hair dryer, or you can let it dry naturally. That's fine. And while we did that, our stained glass is done. Now, I don't know if you can see the effect of it. Maybe if I put this light underneath it, can you see a little bit of it? I don't know. I'm going to have to get it. I'll take a picture of it in the window, and I'll post it on my community tab. But then what you're going to do is you're going to heat yourself up your glue gun, and we're just going to glue it inside the frame. And it's all set, ready to go. So it doesn't really take a lot of time to do. I find doing my crafts, basically, how should I say, been going through a lot of shit lately, and I'll sit here at night, and I'll just, when everybody's asleep and that, and I'll just sit up here and I'll make my wreaths and do my crafts, and it kind of calms you. So, but that's all we do. So I'm waiting for Maria to start up her channel, so at least could find out how to crochet. So yeah, Chantel, I've burned myself many a times. I've even gotten 3rd-degree burns on with the glue gun. Ask Artsy. So we'd be sitting, if we're watching a movie together or something, and if you hear me say, "Ah, shit," yep, I burnt my glue gun. Or I burnt myself with the glue gun. But yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue, your gun, and you're just going to do a small bead inside your picture frame, and you're going to go around it all. And then you're going to flip it over. And now I use the Gorilla Glue sticks for this here, because I find where I am it's very humid, and I've tested them out with plexiglass picture frames, and I wanted to see if the glue, if the picture, well, the glass, if it would pop out of the frame, if it's held up, when I put it up in my window. And I found that the Gorilla Glue holds best, and that's the glue that I do with my wreaths and that. Okay, and then what you want to do, you want to flip it over, and you just want to, again, with the Now, normally I would paint both sides of the frame. I would have even do the sides of it and that, but this is just for a video purpose so that we're not here all night. I don't keep you that long. And again, with all these little web lines that you get from a glue gun, just take your blow dryer or your heat gun and just go over it and it'll lift up right away. Okay, and there we go. It's all done. And you can see the crackle effect even more. And I ran out of my chicken wire, but on the back of it, I would put my chicken wire on the back, and then in the front, you would have that, you would see like the thin wire. And but there you go. It's not that hard. As long as you, like I said, if you want to draw freehand, by all means, go ahead. I can't draw for the life of me. So I cheat and I find pictures off of Pinterest or even coloring books and that. And then I trace off of it. But yeah. And then what I've done for this one here, I have a little hanger. And I wanted to show you, so I didn't really finish it. But I put the blue, that washi tape around my mirror before I stick another frame on it, because I want to make sure that it actually holds right. And then I attached a little hanger, and that's how I can hang it on my window. Or you can do a chain. But there's my other one. It's my coffee gnome. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Maybe if it says, but first coffee. There we go. So there's that one. And here's my other chicken one that I did, where it says, not my coop, not my poop, not today, clucker. I sold a lot of these. And this is where I was practicing how to get the colored background instead of just having it like your clear glass. So, but yeah, there's you can even use decals. You can put your decals on it and then seal it with your Mod Podge. Okay. You can use the decals and then or your stickers. Let me see. I know I had some. But you can use the rub-on, or you can use the pre-packaged ones. And then these ones here I got at my local Dollarama. It's just flowers and butterflies and that. But oh, let me see. You can lift these up, and they are a little bit translucent. Oh no, these ones aren't. But you can lift these up, and then what you would do, you would set it on your glass, and then you would seal it with your Mod Podge. But you can do a lot of things. Like I say, make it your own. So But I found this picture. I love this. It says, some see a weed, some see a wish. This is going to be my next one that I'm doing. And then I'm going to be making some more wreath videos, and going to be doing a book topiary for like different ideas for Mother's Days and that. Yeah, Chantel, you know what? The stencils and that would work perfect if you can do it on your Cricut. That would be awesome. But yeah, so I'll be putting videos out on them. And the wreath, I don't know, like, if you want to leave a comment after the stream, what types of wreaths you want to see how to make. There's the mesh, the different flowers, there's the daisies, there's the Star Trek petal, the sunflower petal. There's also floral. So if there's anything that you'd like to see, and that, leave me a comment and tell me, you know, we'll get some ideas going and that. But other than that, what I do is I usually search through Etsy and Pinterest. So, or I walk around the store. I'll go to Hobby Lobby. Not Hobby Lobby. I'll go to Michael's and I'll take pictures. Or I'll go, it's like a giant, Chantel would know what I'm talking about, a giant tiger, which is similar to like a Family General in the States. Excuse me. When their crafts come out and that, I'll take a picture and then I'll see if I can recreate it. Yes, it's the Giant Tiger Boutique. Yes. So, but yeah. So that's my thing, Chantel. As long as I don't have a complicated stencil or whatever, I'm fine. But with the too much drawing and the coloring in that, I have to do it in stages because then my hands start bothering me. But that would be cool, Pink. Beast Before Coffee. So, and I also found another way that they did stained glass. They put the backing on. So what they would do is they would do, now what I'm assuming, okay, they would take, after once they're done, all this part here, right? Then they would take aluminum foil and they would crumple it up and just straighten it out, but leave the wrinkles and whatnot inside the aluminum foil. They'd put it on the back of the your picture, and then they would put the back of your photo frame on it like this. So then basically it would be like your colored print that looked like stained glass, and then you would have the aluminum foil behind it. I'm assuming that's how they did it. I don't know. It was a neat effect, but I have to, I got to sit and figure it out how they do it. So yeah. Well, thank you very much. Hi, Michelle. I'm sorry that I forgot to say hi to you. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I appreciate all you being here and supporting me. And we'll see you next time. The Basically, when I go live, that is when I borrow my daughter's laptop. So when she's not using it and I can borrow it, then that's what I'd be doing live. If not, then I will be putting out some videos. So, but you all have a good night, and thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. Thanks. Good night.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Think about others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your